Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 25th of May. This week begins with the Sun angling up in a tight right angle with the Moon in your sister Earth sign of Virgo. Now Virgo for you is all about experiences, new journeys and being much more adventurous and independent. And therefore it's to do with really refreshing things. But the Sun is in the part of your scope that's to do with obligations. And it's essentially saying to you that if you do make promises or commitments this week, people will want to tie you to them. So don't be too quick to volunteer. This is a time when you need to, first and foremost, focus on your own everyday and practical needs. If you scatter your energies too far, it's actually going to be a distraction. This is also a week, however, when Mercury and Mars are going to be combining in the part of your scope to do with those everyday realities. Now this is great in a way if you work in an environment where you really need to look at the detail of things, but you need to be motivated and in some way helping other people, being of service, then you can be very productive this week. But of course Mercury is twisting backwards, so what's the catch? Well, the catch could be if you don't pay attention to the detail of something and it passes you by, because information is going to be distorted to quite a large extent this week by Neptune, which is squaring up to both Mercury and Mars. Now, Mars and Neptune in a right angle or a square is probably one of the trickiest of all aspects. So if you're buying or selling anything or thinking about making some changes to your diet or fitness regime, something you read may turn out to be absolutely not true. So do proceed with caution, otherwise you could base your decisions on something that's not a reality. At the same time, if you're having a discussion with someone and you need to let them know about what you're going to do, the sending of emails, text messages, or just confirmation of how you feel, that's all subject to some misunderstandings as well. So work hard at overcoming the rather nebulous but tricky influence that Neptune can bring to the heavens. However, I do feel if you're in the mood to reform elements of your world, to make them work more efficiently, then this can be a tremendous time to do so, without doubt. And also, this can be a wonderful time for you to continue to think about changes at home, because Uranus, which has been making you so restless these last 4 or 5 years, is forging a super link with Jupiter in the second half of this week. If you think or are thinking about working from home or do already, that can just seem to work better and better into your schedule. On the other hand, you may come up with new ways of being more flexible, working part-time, or perhaps you're going to think about technology as an aid to the way that you exist in the wider world, but use it to create more time for yourself personally. So, if you find yourself checking out the cost of a labour-saving device or appliance, it really wouldn't be a surprise. And you could end up this week thinking much more positively about your health and fitness and your organisational approach, but you do need to be clear-headed about all of that. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.